Hello guys, so welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. If you just stumbled upon this video for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe. Click the button down below, subscribe, like this video, share, turn on the notifications so you get notified each time I post a video. And yeah, so for today's video, most of us we're going to interview. We don't know, there are some crucial, I made a video like this before, but today I'm just going to be giving like some, no question is not important though, please. There is no question that is not important. All questions are important, but for today's video I'm just going to be giving a run through of questions you should be expecting when you were going, if you're preparing for your interview. When I was preparing for my interview, there are a lot of questions they asked me that I did not see online. There were so many. Of course, there are some generic questions that you should be prepared for, but there are still some questions that they ask you due to what you say. It's because of what you answer. That is when they bring questions from. But why there are some other generic questions. But for today, I'll be giving some important questions that you should be expecting during your interview. But I heard, for those of people coming from Nigeria, if there's any recent person who came from Nigeria and went through this interview process, I heard, it's not confirmed yet, that they no longer do interview for Nigerians. I don't know how true this is. I've not seen someone that come from Nigeria that tell me that they did not do any interview as of now. So they said they've stopped that interview process. Hopefully it's true, but I still prefer interview, because there are some documents that, like, let's say for example, now let's say proof of funds. Maybe they call you for interview and there's something with your proof of funds, and they will not ask you. If you're able to defend it, then that's good to go. But if you're not able, let's say you just submit your document and you leave. No, you are not nobody. You cannot tell them this is the reason why your names were different, or this is the reason why something happened. No, you cannot tell them. So, and they will just look at it and just say, okay, rejected. But if you are there to defend your document, if there are some, like, say some comma, then it's okay. But at the same time, it's still good. So that's why your documents have to be 100% correct. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if this interview process is scrapped out or not. So for today's, I'll just be giving you some important questions you should be expecting when you're going for an interview. It is very, very important. So without much further ado, let's get on to this video. Now, there's a question. This question, as silly as it is very, very important. It's very silly but very important. They will ask you, what type of visa do you want to apply for? This question is very silly but very important. Someone have gotten a rejection. I'm making this video because of because of review. I would say, I'll call it review that I'm getting from different people. The reason why their visa was rejected. Number one, what type of visa are you going for? That question, you'll be like, of course I would, but some people will just tell. Some people don't know the type of visa they are going for. That is just the truth. Some people don't know. They will just tell you, I'm going for they will just tell you, I'm going for, some will tell you, I'm going for Schengen visa. People have said it because you know Czech Republic is a Schengen area, it's part of Schengen. You just say, I'm going for Schengen visa. Schengen visa is different from long-term visa. So what type of visa are you applying for? I remember that during my time they asked me and I said type D. But to be specific, please tell them you're applying for student visa, like you are applying for long-term visa for the purpose of study. That's it. That's one question. Another question you'll be asked, you'll be feeling like they will not ask you, tell me about your application process. My dear, that's why it's really good to know your application. They know these things though. They know how this application process, they know it from different schools. They've interviewed a lot of people. They know how the process goes. So you should don't be, because your friend that is going to Masaryk, this is the process he did, and you that is going to choose you are using the same process. They know these processes. So make sure you know the step-by-step process of doing this, going about your application. They want to know, number one, if you actually know what you are doing now. So make sure you know your application process. Make sure you know your application process. Another question you should be expecting now is they will ask you to tell them about your, you'll be think they will not ask, but they will ask. Tell them about your course. Tell them about it. The question might come in different ways. They might tell you why are you going to study this course, or tell them about your course. Tell them, okay, you want to study computer science. Why? Or they can say, oh, you want to study computer science. Can you tell me more about it? Or you can, like, the questions might come in different way. And please don't cram. If you are preparing for your interview, please do not cram. I would tell that one. If you are preparing for your interview, if you cannot get someone who will be sitting and the person will be asking questions and will be telling the person, don't laugh. Try to be serious. If you can do that, my dear, you can nail your interview. Or you can sit in the front of a mirror and practice it every day, my dear. I promise you will not regret it. That was what I did do. I was sitting in front of a mirror practicing my interview questions every day. My sisters were just laughing, but I did not care because I knew what I was looking for. So that's that. Tell them about your course, and furthermore, if you tell them about your course, they will, if you did not put some details, they will ask you your credits, how many credits it will take total. What are the names of some of the professors in your department? What are the names of some of your courses that you'll be doing? What are the credit units? They will ask you some questions like that. It is very, very crucial. You should know them. You should know how to spell them. Another question, this question is very generic. If you are going to Czech Republic, of course they will ask you, tell me about the country you are going for. Or maybe you are in a job interview, you are applying for a job as an IT engineer and you don't know what is the company. Let's say the company is J&J IT company. They ask you, tell me about J&J company. You don't have anything to say. Okay, why are you coming to, why do you want to work with us then? So they will ask you should tell them about Czech Republic. Please tell them as much as you can, as many things as you can. Tell them. Please, if they ask you why do you want to go to Czech Republic to study, please do not tell them because Czech Republic is a Schengen country, or because you want to travel out, because it's a Schengen country and you want to travel to different. Please, they will look at you as you are not ready to come back to your country. And everything you are saying, make sure it ends up at you coming back to your country. Okay, that's that. Another thing you will be asked is they will ask you, tell me about your school, university you're going to. You must know about your university. You must know about your university. You must know everything. You must know the year it was built, or this and this, that and that. You must know all about your. No, you might not know all about your, but you must know enough about your university. Now they can also tell you. They can ask you, why do you want to go to this? It might come in different ways. It can come like this. Tell me about your school, or why do you want to go to this school? Or they can say, tell me about Czech Republic, or why do you want to go to Czech Republic? Or they might even tell you, tell me about your course. Like I said, why do you want to study this course? It depends on how they put it. They might put it in a they can twist it. When I submitted my documents, I submitted everything as sponsor and everything, but they still asked me, who is your sponsor? They asked me. It was there. It was written boldly there that my dad would be my sponsor, but they still asked me, who is your sponsor? How are you related to this your sponsor? You should be prepared to be. They even asked, like EU. Tell me what you know about EU. Tell me what you know about Schengen. You must know these things. you must know these things. Like I said in my previous video, you must know the name of your accommodation like provider. You must know the name of the place. You must know the address. You must know how to spell it. You must know the distance from your school to your accommodation. Also, the day you'll be coming to Czech Republic, you must still know it, because they will ask, what time are you proposing to go to Czech Republic? Let's say your school, that is another reason they reject people's visa. Yes, thank God I remember this question. This is another reason they reject many people's visa. Your school is resuming 1st of September. That is when your school is resuming. And they ask you, when do you propose to go to Czech Republic? You are telling them October. What will you be doing? That means you are not ready to go to school. That means that was not even your intention, going to school. Or you now tell them August, 1st of August. What? Why will you 1st of August? That is even 1 month before resumption. What will you be doing? You are going there to study, so why are you going before 1 month? Not even 1 week. Oh, they say, okay, you are going there to prepare 1 month before resumption. If you are telling them, if you tell them like the lengthy time before resumption, or after resumption another lengthy time again, that is a red flag. That's another reason they might reject your visa, because they will tell you that school might have like gone far. If you're telling them you want to resume October, school might have gone far. So that is another thing. If they ask you, when do you propose to go to Czech Republic, and you know that your school starts 1st of September, you might tell them maybe 3 days before 1st to prepare. You might tell them maybe you're going August 28th, so that you have a little time to prepare yourself for the first day at school or enrollment. That's it. They will also ask you, did you do entrance exam? My dear, if you do entrance exam, say yes you did. If it's interview you did, say yes. If you did not do, please tell them you did not do. That is on. See, they catch people from that place. See, that thing. Czech Republic is a country that if you want to start university, you must do entrance exam, even if you are not a Czech, even if you're a Czech citizen or not. It is a must for you to do entrance exam. It's just few universities that don't. I've not even seen universities that don't do entrance exam. I've not. They might waive it because you are not, because of some condition, they might waive it for you. But that does not mean they don't do it. So if you don't, mine was waived. So when I was asked, it was very tricky. I was asked, do you do entrance exam? I said no. And she said, why? Why would you be giving? They just gave you admission without entrance exam. I said, not that they gave me admission without entrance exam. They saw my outstanding. I was trying to like, and she started laughing. Please, if they are laughing and joking with you, don't laugh. Oh, that is another thing. They will make, of course, feel relaxed. But that because they are joking with you, and yeah, this one I don't nail them. I don't do that too. Many people will be like, but I was even talking to her. We were even laughing and joking. But why was my visa still rejected? Don't laugh and forget yourself, because anything you are saying, even at that moment you are laughing and saying anything you are saying during that time, they are typing it, and they will even be laughing and be talking. Yeah, so you did this. You say yes, okay. They will be typing, and they are laughing with you. Just know that at that moment you feel relaxed. You just go and say something you're not supposed to say, and that will implicate you. So, and another one last thing I want to say before I end this video is, if they're asking you, do you plan to work after your work in Czech Republic after your education? You don't have to say no immediately. You don't have to say yes immediately. Tell them your aim is to go there and study. You understand? It's not to go there and work, it's to go there and study. But at the end, if there's something you see that is okay, that aligns to your future plan or to your goal, then you can think, but this is what you want. This is what you want to do. I want to come to my country and do this. But if there's something that aligns to my goal, I will consider it. Not that I will, you will not say you will take it to, just say you will consider it. Don't go and say, yeah, if there's nothing I like, yes, now if there's work, of course I will work, I will stay there and work. Don't say it like that. And don't say you are not working either, because it's not possible. Just tell them right now, my focus is my main focus is to go and work, to go and study, and to come back and achieve my goal, or whatever the goal you want to do, or whatever was your goal. But if there is something that after my education, after your education, there's something that aligns to my future goals, and I'm willing to consider it, or I will consider it. Another last thing I should say, please, if they ask you they ask me this question during your free time, what will you be doing? Don't say you want to go to music club or you want to go. Please tell them. I told them that I'm going to Czech Republic to study. During my free time, I will just I will study, do my assignment, go do some group projects, and that's it. I don't tell them that during your free time you'll be traveling out, or you'll be going out with friends. That means you're not ready. You came to Czech Republic for party. You're not here for education. So these things are very, very important. So if there's any other question you have that you are battling with, you can just put it down in the comment section, and I will try to answer, to reply it, break it down to you as much as I can. So yeah, I think this will bring the end of today's video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.